Dinner time, out of nowhere, the father snapped at his child, sharply telling him to stop particular action. His voice was raw with anxiety. In that moment, being scolded by him felt more nerve-wracking than falling into the hands of the Nazis. It felt like a life or death decision. This memory comes from a true story. The father had made up his mind. The family would flee. To avoid drawing attention, they had to travel separately, agreeing to meet up in Nice. The two older sons left first. Now, only Joseph and Maurice remained. Before they set off, their father gave them one last, heavy warning. No matter what happens, never admit you are Jewish. With those weighty words, the two boys began their uncertain journey. Their parents could only watch from a distance, sending them off with silent prayers and all their hopes pinned on this desperate plan. They squeezed onto a packed train, surrounded by strangers. That night was the first time the brothers had ever spent a night away from home without their parents, and without fully understanding the dangers they were running from. By dawn, the train car was half empty. Many Jewish passengers, lacking the right papers, had risked jumping from the train before it reached the stations. Who knew what was waiting outside? A beating, a bullet, death. The brothers also had no identification. They were trapped. Just as despair set in, a kind-faced priest gestured to them. When Nazi soldiers came to check their papers, the priest calmly showed his own and claimed the boys as his family. Just like that, they were safe. The priest helped arrange for a truck headed to the free zone. As they parted, he whispered a final piece of advice. Don't trust anyone. They needed to find a guide, just as their father had instructed. A man with a bicycle approached them. They paid a deposit and agreed to meet him after dark. But night fell, and he was nowhere to be seen. Suddenly, a Nazi military vehicle approached. The two boys threw themselves into a muddy ditch by the road, trembling, too scared to make a sound. The younger brother started to sob. The older brother was terrified too, but he held him close after all. They were just kids. Luckily, the guide hadn't abandoned them. He finally appeared and led them through forests, around Nazi patrols, and safely into the free zone. But Nice was still far away. From this point on, they were on their own. The mountain path grew steeper. The younger brother's feet were bleeding. Without a second thought, the older brother, still a boy himself, carried him on his back. After several more days of walking, Nice finally came into view, and to their immense joy, their two older brothers were actually there, waiting at the agreed spot. For the first time in what felt like forever, smiles finally returned to the children's faces. The family was reunited. It was as if all the hardship and fear of their journey had never happened.